Hi, I'm Tim Trussler. I'm the e-learning director here at Bates, and this next video is another one of our Basics of Canvas video. This one's walking you through the settings in Canvas. So there are some ways that you can dial in Canvas and make it work a little bit more effectively for you. So to access all of these, we're going to click on the top left on the account button, and you'll see some stuff in there. Some of it you're not going to care about, some of it isn't even active, but notifications is actually going to be our next video. It's how often you want items sent to you and where you want them sent. There's profile, which is your public information. Files, which is where you can add or access files you've done. The link that we want to work on, though, is the settings link. Okay, and you'll see some basic information right off the bat. Here's my name, here's my pronoun, my English or my language, email addresses, stuff like that. So if you want to change anything, you just click on this Edit Settings button. Okay, now you can change your name. We really encourage you, if it's a basic change, you want to, instead of being Michael, be called Mike, or Timothy, be Tim. That's great. That's pretty common sense. Go ahead and do a name that you feel more comfortable with. Okay, if for some reason you want to change it to something that's not obvious, your name is Mike, but you want to be called Tommy, for example, please go ahead and change it. We want you to be referred to as the name that you feel most comfortable with, but email your instructor and let them know. Otherwise, they're going to be wondering, who the heck is this Tommy guy who showed up in class? So email your instructor, and then you can change the display name to make life easier for yourself and so that you can get called the name that you most prefer. Okay? Related, you also have the ability to choose the pronoun that you prefer. So at this point in time, the options are none, she, her, he, him, they, them, or ask my pronoun. If for some reason you have an item that you would like added to that list, please email us or contact us, let us know, and we will certainly take that into consideration. Okay? You can also set your default language and time zone. So when you're done, click on Update Settings and all that information will be saved. Okay, over on the right-hand side is your email address. For almost all of you, it's going to be a Bates email address. Now, first of all, we really encourage you to read your Bates email frequently. There's a lot of key information in there, ASG events and notifications, financial aid and registration deadlines, scholarship and foundation announcements. So please read your email. But we also know that most of you read your personal email much more than you do your Bates email. So if you want, I would really recommend clicking on this plus email address, add email address link, type in your Gmail or whatever email address, and then click on register email, and it'll do that routine that almost all of us have done, where it sends you the registration email. You click on it to confirm your email address, and then you will see a second email address right here as well. Okay? Down at the bottom, most of this stuff no one deals with or no one wants to touch. It shouldn't matter. But there are a few things down here you might want to turn on and most of them deal with accessibility. I like having high contrast user interface turned on. What that does is it gets rid of a lot of the colors and makes most of the pages black and white, so they're easier to read. I also like to have my links underlined automatically. If it's a hyperlink, it'll be underlined in Canvas. And again, you can turn that on and off, or any of these others as well. Okay, so that is the settings in Canvas. Hopefully that makes sense to you. Some of these may make sense after you've got a week or two under your belt. Come back in here and change this and get this dialed in the way that works best for you. And as always, if you have any questions, any comments, any way that we can help you, please give us a call at 253-680-7233 or email us at olc@batestech.edu.